Hello there, let's bake some morning glory muffins, shall we? Firstly, you have to mix all the dry ingredients together. The dry ingredients I'll be using are my sifted flour. You have your cinnamon, salt, and baking soda. I must confess, although this is a muffin, I baked mine in a cake pan, but feel free to bake it as a muffin, it's still going to turn out great. You know, I should have added my granulated sugar from the onset, but I can say I missed it. So add everything together because your granulated sugar is part of your dry ingredients. Set aside, and this is the time for our liquid ingredients. We have our oil. I used canola oil, but feel free to use sunflower and the rest of it. Add your eggs to it, then a tablespoon of vanilla flavor, and whisk together until it's creamy, and you're going to see how it's going to turn out just in a second. And there you go, so creamy. Set aside and combine your coconuts, your carrots, cashew nuts, apple, raisins. You know, at this time, something in me was telling me, Winnie, you have to change this plate, get a bigger one. But I was convinced it was going to work, so let's watch and learn. It is only normal for your apples to change color if you don't use it immediately, so it's perfectly okay using it this way. At this point, you can tell that the plate is full, but no! I have to always be right. Please do not be like me. I tried to use my spatula and I felt it wasn't going to work, so I said to myself, why not toss it up like you're tossing a salad? So that's where I had to get my 2-fork, and I mixed everything together before I added it to the dry ingredients. Also, at this point, I noticed that my spatula wasn't going to do so much of a big job for me, so I went back to using my fork. And you can see I'm adding my raisins because the plate was too full, which is why I'm adding it right inside the bowl. So mix everything, toss them together, make sure that they are well incorporated before you add the wet ingredients or the liquid ingredients into the mixture. You can tell it's well combined now, so let's move up to the next stage of adding the liquid ingredients to the dry ingredients. You can tell that this cake is really rich just by looking at it. It has a lot of fruits, shredded vegetables to keep your mouth busy. So feel free to mix it up with any fruits or nuts that you're most comfortable with or you enjoy the most. It's going to give you your own unique taste. So you can see how I easily mixed everything in with a spatula, and now it's time to fill my pans and get baking. So easy, right? I thought as much. You know, there's something about this burnt pan that I really enjoy, which is why I mostly bake my cakes in it. Because the cake was too much, I had to, you know, put the rest in a wrapper to bake them. All done, and this is what we are left with. So we're going to bake this in an oven for about 1 hour 30 minutes. It took about 20 minutes for the muffins to get done and an extra 1 hour 10 minutes for the big cakes. A well-baked cake should spring back when you press it with your thumb or your fingers, except for some special cakes like the cheesecake and brownies. So this is what the cake looks like. It is really delicious. You know, it's made with oil, so it's going to remain fluffy for as long as you want it. Have you learned anything from this video or any of the videos on my channel? Please click on the like button to encourage me to do more. Thank you so much for your time. Until we see again.